Hey everybody, how are you? This is Kendall Stock again. I'm super excited you made it here. I'm super excited that we're going to spend some time together on the webinar today at 4 o'clock. Click on the link below. You guys can register. You can learn all about the system that we've created for raising private capital. But today I wanted to share you a little bit the reason behind why do I share my system? Why am I so passionate about sharing what it is I do? You see, because I always haven't been a successful real estate investor. I've had ups and downs. I mean, I made my first million by the time I was 30. I lost it all by 31 because I made some really stupid decisions. And it was in that time frame that I remember that we were broke. We were flat busted broke. We went out, we got our first paycheck, and I put it into the account, and I thought we had money and everything was good to go. And I remember my wife, she went to the dollar store. We were doing our grocery shopping at the dollar store. We were broke. And she's in line, she has 12 items, and they ring it up, and it was $12 and however many cents. And she pulls out her debit card, and she swipes it, fully confident, knowing there's money there. And what happened? Yep, she was declined. She was declined, and she was totally embarrassed, and she's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I mean, have you guys been there? Have you ever experienced that? That's when you're like, oh, there must be something wrong, and there was something wrong. That's when I then learned that when you owe banks money on credit cards and you haven't been able to pay, that they can then go in and take all the money out of your checking account. So that was a frustrating and very humbling day for me. I remember getting that phone call and she was absolutely in tears. I was out trying to build something, do something in my business. I was at a workshop or an event or something, working hard to just build a system, working hard to figure this out. And I remember that was the day that I said, no more. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And from that day forward, I made a promise that I was never going to allow that to happen again. And I said, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to turn things around. And I did. I was able to move forward. I was able to go out and raise private capital, start flipping houses again, and turn my business completely around. Was able to raise millions and millions of dollars, flip hundreds of houses. And so when somebody asked me, why are you so passionate about sharing this system with people? I got 12 reasons. 12 reasons. And it is that I never, ever want to experience that. And more importantly, I never want my wife to have to experience that again. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say it's all been rainbows and unicorns ever since we started over. But you know what? It's been a good ride, and we've learned a lot of good lessons. And now I'm passionate about teaching other people a system where if you will just follow it, if you will get out of your own way, because that's where I was stuck. I was stuck in the poor me syndrome. I wanted to blame somebody for my situation and realized that wasn't going to hack it. I needed to do something different. There was something within me that I needed to change, and that if I could just change that and go out and follow a system, that I could create success. And that's exactly what I've done. And now I've been able to share that with thousands of people all over the country, and they're doing the same thing. I mean, just a couple of days ago, I shared with you guys a story of my friend Tamara in New York. She'd raised $1 million following the system that we're going to talk about on the webinar today. And then 2 days later, she sent me a text, and she's like, oh my gosh, Kendall, this is so easy. I just got another commitment for $600,000. Guys, that's $1.6 million that she's procured in a week. In a week, by creating a win-win situation. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're flat busted broke like I was when I got started, and you're tired of making excuses, and you're tired of saying, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore, then join me today. Click on the link below. Let me introduce you to this system. I'm not here to make your decision. I only collect your decision. All I'm going to do is share with you the information. You're an adult. You decide. If you think it's right for you, you're going to get started with us. If you're not, well then good luck. Go out there and find something that you're passionate about and go make it happen. But I've got my 12 reasons, and I'm never going to forget the lesson that I learned that day. And I'm going to continue to share my message and share it with other people so that I can empower hundreds, thousands, however many people it is to go out there and create results. Because when we all are more empowered, when we are able to go out and accumulate more wealth, then we can give more of our time, we can give more of ourselves, and we can truly help other people. It's not about accumulation, it's about contribution. So this is just part of my contribution. So for my friend who called me yesterday, and we had this little phone call, thanks for reminding me. And thanks for allowing me to share this message with everybody else. Guys, I'm excited for the webinar. I'm here in my office right now. My computer is just over there. I'm doing the final touches for today's webinar, but it's going to be awesome. Today, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So 4 o'clock, click on the link below, kendallstock.com/webinar, and let me come share with you the 12 reasons. Now, I'm not going to number them 1 through 12, but now you know the reason. Now you know a little bit about my backstory and my reason why I'm working so hard to get this message out to other people. Guys, have a great day. See you at 4 o'clock.